BSL GosuLeague is coming to the final stage as well. I apologize deeply for delaying the cast of it, but it was a bit too much for me to handle during the main stage of the BSL. But when ProLeague finished, cheers, this is a fresh coffee. When the ProLeague finished, I found time, and we can cast the second best tier of BSL. So in BSL we had 36 players participating, top 36 players, and we will have next 16 players here. In GosuLeague Tier 1, there is also GosuLeague Tier 2, so there is GosuLeague as well, so there are lower tiers, and this is the highest from the lower tiers. All the lower tiers have the same format. This is a Swiss, which means that you play one opponent a week. For example, Favorite and Satanic had one week to pre-play their match. So yeah, this is interesting because of that. Because it's easy to participate in those lower leagues, but the biggest, motivation for people to play in those is that probably top 4 players advancing to the higher league is the best motivation, and from GosuLeague, top 4 players will advance to the ProLeague. So top 4 players from this 16 will advance and play in ProLeague next season. So yeah, let's go with the games because we have a lot of them. Spine versus Tempo from the round 3 to finish it up, and then we will go to round 4. Okie dokie, let me see, maybe I can make StarCraft a little bit bigger for me. Okay, that looks good. Okay. Maybe I can have it like this, yeah, it will be much more comfortable. So Spine versus Tempo. Spine used to play in ProLeague. He was a ProLeague player, I believe once. I'm not sure. Maybe I think he even played Artosis in some of the seasons, wasn't he? Didn't he? Was it BSL20 maybe? Let me see that quickly. Yeah, Spine. There is Spine, and Spine was playing. No, he was playing with Taylor and Tarson. So he replaced Squeezen after Squeezen resigned, forfeited his spot. Oh, Mr. DeWoltinho is riding me. Thank you very much, Mr. DeWoltinho. Our second place finisher from the non-Korean championships. Great loser bracket run. Unfortunately, probably not enough stamina for Mihu, but yeah, I'm always looking forward for DeWolt versus Mihu. This is my probably 2 favorite players. They always deliver great games, and yeah, probably the format is, you can blame the format. There is always something you can blame, but you can also admit that those 2 players, they really deserve to be in the finals, and congratulations to Mr. DeWolt. I'm happy for him because he didn't have too much luck in the non-Korean championship. And we have Spine placing the hatchery on 6 o'clock. Tempo is playing. Oh, he's playing Gateway first, and he's sending the first Zealot forward. So this is very risky and very aggressive at the same time, especially if, yeah, it will be seen the Overlord. So Spine can really punish it, especially with 8 Zerglings. He probably should even ignore the probe. But we can see that he is making more links, and we will have a okay pioneer. So he's making a third Zealot. At least this is not a 2 Zealot into Nexus, because then he would be badly behind, and now he will still want to play a Nexus before the 4th Zealot. This is extremely risky. Like, yeah, he's applying some pressure on this hatchery, but he might straight up die here. Like, this is very bold, not pulling more probes. Tempo is playing it very, very boldly. Obviously, there are some buildings where you can juggle around, but this is simply too many Zerglings. It seems like we will have 1 Zealot more, but cannons are far away from being there. Okay, we will have 1 more Zealot, but we need some probes here to tank damage. We have more links, speed is on the way, and even with 4 links, this Zealot will have a hard time dealing with. And this is a very nice Zealot micro from Tempo. It's just the decision to go for this Nexus was probably too bold. We are going for the Forge. He has 16 workers. Like, if somehow, like, he didn't take any economical damage now, and he has the Zealot, like, but there is a speed for the Zerg. Like, okay, it's 2 hatch, but he has money for the 3rd one. Okay, if he would make maybe shield battery, I don't know. Those links needs to, like, this Zealot can't fight. Like, this Zealot needs to help out here, probably. Although, where did the Zealot go? Okay, the probes starting to fall. We have shield battery, so it might be magnificent action from Tempo. Just use shield battery, kill all those links, and win the game from now on, and it will be Pimp's play. Although I am not that sure. Gosu play from Spine and Tempo. Taps out. That was a good punishment, and that was interesting that he's seen it with the pro, but still decided to move out with his Zealot after seeing that more than 4 links were done. I'm not even sure, like, I'm not, like, you can see that fast extractor, you can see the X. Probably, yeah, moving out with it was a bit mistake, but we all make mistakes. This is hard game, and you sometimes risk it. If whoever is not risking, it's not drinking the champagne or whatever the sentence is. And we have Spine winning 1-0. Let's go. I wanted to say let's go because Tempo is already preparing something sneaky. On the top left we have a German Protoss Tempo. On the bottom right we have an American Zerg Spine. Oh, I need to upload vote of non-Korean championships to the YouTube, Chinese YouTube, Bilibili. Mr. Jindy is kindly reminding me about it. Very nice guy. Nine pull. I'm not even sure if 9 pull is the best up against double gate. I mean, probably is the best. It is the best because if you can scout it first, then place a Sunken and send all the links to the Protoss. And then he can't be too aggressive. And once you start harassing those probes, it's such a low number that Protoss then won't be able to make more Zealots. So, and especially with speed, this is a build order counter, direct counter with build order by Spine. Tempo probably will be shocked after seeing 9 pull speed. Obviously it can be 1 hatch layer, but probably not on 2-player map. With 4-player map with ramp. This is also a late scout, so This is a scout like it would be after a 12 Nexus or like something like that. 11 Nexus Forge maybe? No, I don't know. But those zealots are moving out. We are having pylon on production here. Only 9 probes. And I am not even sure if Spine will realize that this is here. So he might even go for the hatchery, which would be good for tempo, because if he will invest into this hatchery and tempo will deny, that's good value. But you need to defend 5 links with 9 probes, which is doable, but everything depends on the micro. Such a good micro here from tempo. Nice micro with probes. He is building extra zealots, but 1 probe falls, 2nd probe didn't fall, and I think tempo, it's going to be too hard. I mean, he is pulling the trigger here, so this is the moment when the probes should pull. Oh my god, but the zealots are attacking the extractor instead of the sunken colony. This is a good reaction from Spine to build sunken colony at this moment, because if he would delay it, those zealots would probably win the battle, although it's so close. He almost won it without the sunken, but now the reinforcing zealots won't have possibility to deal any more damage. And we can see those 5 links are still around. GG is called, and we have a 2-0 from Spine. So as you can see, Spine winning 2-0, and that gives us the next match of match day round 4. And favorite Satanic. I don't know. Maybe LML did send me those replays. He did such a nice note. Yeah, Rep's missing right now. I can actually PM favorite and Satanic myself. Is it favorite? Okay, so Radley versus Hayek is going to be our first series. And I just ask, do I have Satanic? I mean, I probably need to have option to find him on GosuLeague channel. It must be him. No, this is Mr. Wizard. Okay, so Hayek Radley on the maps. Attitude. Knockout. Polestar. Let's see the first game between those gentlemen. Both very handsome. Both I met in real life. And both extremely strong and hardcore StarCraft fans. So let's go. So on the bottom left, directly from Poland, this is Kimli Radley Young. And on the top left, directly from Poland as well, from Gdańsk, this is Mr. Hayek. This is actually a show match I would probably want to create in Poland to see who is better or who will do better, because both of those players seem to be on the similar caliber, I should say, probably. Like I would give them both chances to be in the top 4. Radley obviously is much more reliable. It's pretty hard to schedule with Hayek, and there are always some issues with it. And yeah, I didn't have any. I didn't need to do any interventions this season. But I had a lot of complaints from Mr. LML, not directly about Hayek, but also about this season players. That's why we get this rule that we are casting the matches only of the players who didn't give any walkovers, to just give people who actually was ready to play each week and did bother to PM their opponent and stuff like that. So we wanted to promote them and make reading and catching up with the schedule rewarded. Let me move those windows. Mr. LRM game. B minus is cup players, like, yeah, those are A ranks. So we have this BSL sheet. I don't know if Mr. LML did it. He did it. So this season we have players from 2190 to 2000 MMR in GosuLeague Tier 1. Then GosuLeague Tier 2 from 2000 to 1032, from 1028 to 1070, 700 Hasu League Tier 1. So and lower is Chobo. So probably BB minus, it's pretty hard for me to compare. So we are starting with the CC first. Hayek with relatively late. Is it speed first? Yeah, it is speed first. Okay, so he's planning to be very aggressive against Wallin. Oh, he had a chance to run by, I think, but it was like he will be able to run by with the speed soon as well, I think. Oh, but I think, okay, yeah, he has a shot. Go to the natural and just be happy with having 5 links there. Okay, but this is going to be too. Oh, but Radley is killing his own SCV. Actually, that's a nice reaction to get into the bunker. That was a lot of disrupted mining, so it definitely delayed Radley. I'm just wondering if it did delay him. If it did delay him more than Hayek delayed himself with the speed first. Okay. Aggression after command center first. Oh heck, he's evacuating all the drones. I thought that he will jump on top of it. Okay, now adding more links. Goliaths are pretty good against Mutas. This is not low eco play. It's just not the best drone distribution. He could send those 3 or 2 drones here are missed for those 2 mineral fields. And probably it will bust his mining. He will also need a sunken. I mean, maybe he would not, but you want to be aggressive with Mutas. You don't want to chase around the vulture, especially that your third base is on the way. So you want to spend this time to try to get some damage, maybe kill some SCV, or at least scout what's coming. But maybe I am wrong. Maybe those Mutas are late enough. Okay. So this vulture, we did buy all the time. This is actually great for Radley. Okay, that was a clean catch. Let's say it. He will be able to get over here with 7. This is a. Is this a second armory? No, this is a first one. So fast vessel or fast Valkyrie. Another STV goes down. It seems like Hayek wants to control the map. He wants Radley to be to play in the dark. We have a burrowed link, so I really like this approach from Hayek. And he is tempted to jump on top of it. Do we have Carpace on the way? Weapon is on the way. So, and this weapon is actually pretty fast. So he will have a timing to jump on top of those Goliaths. But he probably would prefer to spend this one larva cycle on drones and then the next one on Mutas. This is going to be low amount of Goliaths, so I expect Radley, maybe he will move out here and then go back. You probably don't want to be too aggressive with only 2 fact production. You are really worried, like if it's mass Mutas and you will get attacked now, it's going to be, because it's only 8 Goliaths, right? We will have 9 and no more, but vessel is going to be on the way. 1-1 is spinning. 1+1 will be much faster. And speed for the vultures is actually a great counter for the Mutas, because then you run by to the main base, and this takes so much attention. But let's see what Hayek will be able to accomplish with those. Killing 2 SCVs for 1 Muta, but also scouted, delayed Academy scans. So not terrible. We can see that he is going up to 5 hatches, so it gives him opportunity to make a decent macro. I really like I didn't like at the beginning how Hayek navigated his game, but then the longer it gets, the more I like his mid game position. Even the sunken is fine, because those vultures actually did nothing. They killed 1 drone, so that looks better for Hayek now. The only problem with mech is that it doesn't matter how good it looks for Zerg, it still can be bad. Like, mech can just go slowly, take base after base after base, split them up, and you will just crash over it. But maybe this is going to be some timing attack, although the timing of the vessel and the irradiate, or the time it comes, it's insane. Nice catch. 3 goes down. 2 vessels. Double irradiate is even harder to deal with. And I will surprise you guys, a triple irradiate is basically impossible to deal with. Then your stuff dies fast. Like, I usually, when I get the triple EMP, I need to be in great form to not panic. Okay, so we have like 15 mutas or 17 mutas over here. You want to use those mutas as a backstab move, so Terran is really hesitating to move out, and it will be double irradiate. Okay, nice split. $94 to $100 supply. And 1-1 on the way. Hydra switch from Hayek. He has 39 drones. This is not the biggest number, but he has 5 hatches. So this is probably designed to just crush the incoming army of Radley, because this is going to be tiny, right? We still don't have more Goliaths, so he's relying on vessels to win the air battle. And those mutas will have 1-1. I'm wondering if Radley scouted the Hydras already. He is building tanks and researching speed. Okay, range or siege. Oh, this is so good for Zerg. Clearing the vultures basically for free. Obviously, Radley already planted the mines, so the vultures already did the thing. He can sacrifice them and replace them, turn them into tanks. This poor overlord goes down. Some mines hit it here. Hake is double expanding. This is very methodical play from Radley. He just don't want to lose. Like, he is saying to himself, okay, maybe he will escape to me, but he will not be able to attack me before I move out, and I will move out when I will have 200. So he will better be ready. And that, okay, that's cute. One versus 1-1. Maybe I can open this window. Okay, might work. Okay, this is going to be much more fresh air. So will we have squeens? Because as good as it looks right now, Hydra Muta is not a third tier unit composition, this is a second tier. You need defilers and queens. Okay, we have queens, sorry, my brain is froze. So yeah, this you need something to deal with the tanks, because this is going to be 2-2 into 3-3. Already with 2-2 it's so hard to deal with. Rada is doing really good job to plant those mines, but Hayek is also doing good job clearing them, and now it's always so dangerous. Although those mutas do a good cover. He scanned for him, but he forgot they are not allies. Okay, we are moving out. Radley said, okay, I'm mining from 4 bases. How many? 7 factories. This is actually anti-muta army composition. Just tanks and Goliaths. Maybe this is anti-queen timing? No, the queens already have energy. So as long as irradiates won't do some terrible amount of damage, and it looks like they might. 3 irradiates and a dream. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Probably would be better to just move it to Terran army. Still, I think still Hayek has resources to defend it. It's only 9 tanks. He has the queens, so he just needs to broadlink and move with the Hydras and Mutas. He probably could even beat it in the middle without the queens, because this wasn't that big of an army of Terran. Oh, and he's unsieged now, but the base is already dead. He might get into the high ground. We are getting in. How many more irradiates do we have? This is 250 energy. Will it be EMP as well? No, it's only irradiate. The tanks goes down, only 2 are left. This is 2-2 mech versus 2-2 Hydras, so also good upgrades. The irradiate wounded the Hydras a bit, but they have much bigger upgrades, although with this high ground. Okay, so Hayek cleared it, but those irradiates gave a little bit too much value for my eyes. Okay, 2-2-2-2. Ugh. Maybe Burrow. Killing 2 Goliaths with 4 Hydras. That's a good deal. Now killing 3 Hydras with 1 Vulture. Hayek still mining from this base. He still has access to expand over here. The number of bases got dangerous for Hayek, and it seems like very late game. Like after this engagement, now probably it's hard to assess or decide as Hayek how many on what stage of the game we are right now. Who has a like should I escape the army or try to maybe fight it? Probably after winning the battle, army to army fight in the middle should be encouraged to that. Let's see, like the one way of playing around queens is is just don't make tanks. Yes, this is as easy as it sounds. Just skip tanks. I hope the Terrans will listen. Okay, this is a push. Even the scourges already. Beautiful queens. Okay. One more tank left. Nice connections. We are doing all that on only 43 drones. We have 72 from Radley, so army size is comparable. And I think if Hayek will bring everything over here, he could maybe beat this position. And this is a oh no, not with the reinforcements. But this is a winning play. Radley needs to either irradiate or defensive matrix. This is 200 energy stuff. Actually, with the how long until 3-3? Oh, 3-2 just on the way. Hayek already with 3-3. That's a good discipline. Oh, and he cleared the tanks. We are not mining gas yet. And as long as you trade often and kill bases, you can play this style of just like he already has the units, like assuming he didn't lose queens, probably he has to remake some. And maybe he doesn't have larvas? I don't know, like because he has 1000 like plus minerals and 1000 gas, like he can make extra 10 queens or go into the filer tech, maybe make links, upgrades, stuff like that. Whew, those mines are so sneaky always. Yeah, and this base will be the critical one. On the other hand, such a minimal saturation in the bases, at least they will last for a long time. And now he's expanding. All those queens has energy. It can be EMP of Radley life, or it can be 12 broodlings into one tank. Let's see which one will it be. This is more queens than the tanks. Soon, like basically, it's more queens than the units actually. Oh, great queens, great. Oh, actually, we didn't have 11, right? So maybe some didn't have energy, or some hit it into the same tank, but still it was a lot of tanks dying. But killing this base should be the objective. Like, I really love that Radley is hiding tanks behind, like under the buildings, so you can't broodling it. This is very smart. This is the way you probably should defend the bases against Mass Hydra and Queens. How many vessels does he have? Like, because some of them died. We have one here. What are the upgrades? +1. Like, I'm still wondering, because at some stage they might trade Goliaths into Vultures, and then suddenly the Muta Switch start to be very good. The only bad problem with the Muta Switch is that when you don't have upgrades and Terran Mech has +3, like even 11 Mutas take so long time to kill one 3-3 tank. But we have 1-1 on Mutas, and we don't mind this gas, so that's not an issue. We don't have gas for Muta Switch. Okay, so huge attack coming from Radley. Mazur GN.
Tipped €20. Go BSL.
Mazur GN tipped €20. Go BSL. Thank you very much, Mr. Mazur. I really appreciate that. And this is a huge attack. Do we have EMP? We do! Some hit at one more? What a EMP! But not before a lot of broodlings, so I think Hayek might be able to defend it. All the queens being target fired, but probably it will cost him all this army. And the base didn't go down. It was basically drones for all this army. Such an efficient trade for Hayek. Okay, now he just needs to go and kill this base. Like, he could try playing by taking those two, but it's not going to be easy. And let's see, we have 6-7 tanks over here, so probably would be easier to clear this army first, because we only will, if we send the army like that, this is how I send my army against mech, and I usually don't win. Okay, this is going to be good trade for Hayek because Radley is not siege moding. Some of the tanks will be taken down, and maybe attacking the main base, killing all the factories will give him some momentum. We can see Radley with 5,000 minerals, so he has trouble spending money. He has money to have 200, or at least don't be so close, and because army sizes are very similar. Yeah, the queen died first. Nicely done by Radley. Hayek was like waiting too long and got punished. Mining from mineral onlys. Now lacking gas. Probably now he will realize that he needs to mine those, because those gases basically have no gas income. Okay, this has a little bit. But he had 12 gas a cycle from 3 gases. That's not a lot. Now he will have extra 16. Mr. Mazur, Super Gosu supporter of BSL, 20 euros, getting us closer to make BSL 23. And this is interesting. If we will maybe have some surprise sponsor coming out and saying, hello Zero, we will save BSL. But this is as good of a trade as Hayek could hope for. This is actually going to be still probably okay. Will Zek really win this fight? What a great spread. What a great fight from Hayek. Oh my god. This is great for him, although he is still not in winning position. this is the problem. Like, whenever Raleigh is moving out on the map, Hayek is winning the engagement. But this is still too much resources for Terran, probably. Like, assuming you like, if you will be able to stop Terran or Hayek or Radley from mining this expansion and mine it yourself, then maybe. And obviously you need to mine this one as well, so okay, this is nice. This is again not that big of an army. I really like the Burrow to save the drones. Hayek is doing his best to stay in and stay competitive. This is 10 energy for some already have upgrades, so he could already throw some broodlings. He don't want to waste the Hydras without the broodlings. Okay, the energy is there on most of them already, so he can defend it. On the other hand, maybe he wants to counterattack. I don't know. Nope. So he will defend it. Oh, but the queens are a bit behind, although if they will connect with all the tanks, it's going to be okay. That's very nice. Well done. Oh my god. Who will win it? I didn't see a battle like this for a while. Mr. Producer Unknown, yo, welcome. By the way, Mr. Mazur, do you know something about the potential LAN place in Olsztyn? Because you said that you will know something after the weekend. Okay. We have 4 potential broodlings. So maybe, baby. Okay, I like those. We have how many? 3 tanks left over here. So it's possible that Hayek will be able to break it? I mean, it's insane. Okay, we have 4 tanks here. So this is going to be impossible to break, right? I mean, it's going to be possible, but not with the amount of money that and reinforcements. And yeah, this is a bit problematic. This is a mid-game army composition versus late-game army composition, like, or maybe amounts. Radley did a good job denying those bases, and Hayek mined out. He doesn't have gas now to make more queens. And Radley is fine. He is mining from those 2 bases. He still has this mineral only. He can still expand here or here if he will want to. And playing a value game is easy for Mech. Okay, again, it might be a great engagement for Hayek. He has a great surround. Those sieges are late, but this is free Mech. This is just vanishing Zerg. There was this proszek do prania vanish, cleaning powder. I don't know how to say it, but yeah, he killed him with Mech like he should, because Mech Imba. So he proved me right that saying Mech Imba is true. Okay, Mr. Mazur. That's good to know. So on the bottom right location, directly from Poland, we have Mr. Hayek, aka Hejek. And on the top right, directly from Poland as well, we have Mr. Radley, aka Kimli Radley Young. Radley is also helping with managing the website. So that's nice. Very nice guy, very helpful. Hayek as well, he was sponsoring the LAN party in Gdańsk back in 2 years ago. Yeah, I think it was exactly like 2 years ago. So that's nice from him. We all remember. Mr. zzzeropl, welcome. Yes, GosuLeague games are like, I'm casting those games and I'm thinking, okay, 4 of those players will be playing in ProLeague next season. And to be honest, I'm considering whether it's better to keep ProLeague 32 players or go back to 24. And if we would go to 24, then the GosuLeague would be much better. Oh, it seems like it got turned off. Thank you, Mr. zzzeropl. That's a nice year. 2 racks versus 9 pool. It couldn't be better for Radley. Who else do we have tonight? I will show you between the games, okay? So then I will tell everyone. But next match is going to be Spine versus Father. This is a bit unlucky. Oh, this, I would be tilted as Hayek right now, because like how often your opponent doesn't expand and go 2 racks, and another question is how often you miss scout. Like, I guess it's you just play 9 pool to cancel expansion, right? You play to not allow him to play CC first against you, because actually he played CC first last game, so this is understandable. Mind game, and Radley clearly won the mind game. He was like, I will 12 CC you, so you will 9 pull, so I will 2 racks, and you will GG. This is a brave move out. More links coming in, no speed. Hayek was actually, I was casting his games last week against Father. He was playing such a nice style with the drops and Hydras, and he definitely has numbers of links to deal with it. This is only 1 medic, but just the timing must be good, and like it's a lot of links dying before arriving to the Mutas. So yeah, okay, we have a speed now, so if he will attack it correctly, okay. This is well done by Radley. This Firebat is still alive. Very nice micro by Radley. And it's going to be 2-0 for Kimli Radley Young. Will it be? Oh my god. Might be. This is so bold. Oh! 9 drones, Firebat. Oh, such a lot of grill. You need to invite your friends for grill like that. The favorite dish of Terran are the grilled drones. Okay, we have no expansion, but we have GG. That's nice. That's nice. Nice realization that after this Firebat hero, the chances of coming back were actually almost impossible. And I have Mr. Satanic and Mr. Favorite both giving me replays. That's interesting. Okay, let's go Spine versus Father, and I will download the replays and have them ready. So Spine versus Father, the American Father, the American battle between 2 guys, Zerk and Terran. Let's go. And on the bottom right location, directly from USA, we have Mr. Father. And on the bottom left, directly from USA, we have Mr. Spine. Let's see what we will have prepared by those guys who probably know each other. Because what I realized just recently is that American scene, they do hang out much more often than European scene, and yeah, they just on the mutual calls on Discord and hang out, and that's really nice. Like, it's really yes, and then imagine that you will meet person who will 2-rax you in the middle on the voice call. The punishment. The balls from father to do it. This is double 8-rax. This is this is even faster than usual. This is it? Do you really don't make more STVs? You need supply as well, right? Really supply? Okay, so he's not making... Okay, so he cancelled the STV. Father. And Spine will scout it even. Okay, so he cancelled the hatchery over here and is going for the pool and maybe gas. Interesting approach. I guess maybe this is the right one. Do you want to expand with this one? Do the ninja base? And because he can still place a bunker here, right? Not with this creep though. So as father, you probably need to start building SCVs again, right? Do you still jump into it? Yeah, if you are building bunker, then you're definitely building SCVs, right? Ooh, so that nice mind game. Now he will see the drone probably and go back with the marines. If it would be Eon's Egg drone, it would win the game. Like, he would probably kill 3 STVs with it. What else do you have to do with one hatch and already sunken placed in the good position? Do you run by? You do. Nice damage spread. Okay, so bunker is on the way, but we won't have marine in time. I think Spine will have opportunity to intercept it. Maybe when the Lynx will jump on top of the SCVs, there will be some time to get them into the bunker. But it's 12 SCVs only from father. Nice micro over here. This micro is costing him a lot of SCVs. The marines won. And maybe that was the winning move, like the good move from father to just try to win the engagement with the marines. But this is out of mining time. You can see that he's not building more marine though. Okay. So what do we do now? As father, what is the follow-up? Do we go gas or expansion? Okay, we have 3 marines here. If he would place a supply here, then it would be still gap here, right? So, and you can still run by around, so... I'm just wondering what he can do against the Masslings without any tech. Because those links will kill this bunker, no problem. And you need a bunker here probably, right? The good thing is that this is one based Zerg, but with the same amount of workers and more mining because we have 6 not mining. Oh, and there is a gap even. Maybe it was a bait gap. We need more SCVs. Spine was so quick on jumping on top of those. This is good. Well done. GG. And guys, 1-0. If you try, you can win the game under 6 minutes. Possible. As Zerg. I need to learn that because my games take too long. Let's go. So spawning on the bottom right position directly from United States of America, we have Mr. Spine. And on the top left location, directly from the same country, we have the Terran player Mr. Father. Map pick Octagon by Mr. Spine. Very interesting. Okay, we go 8 racks. But where are we building it? Okay. Do you go overpool just to be safe as Spine? Come on, Caban. Caban is my son nickname. This is reserved for Maximus. This is how I call him in Polish. This is my little jig. Okay, so we have a pool first. I really like. I mean, I'm not sure how much will this barrack here affect. Like, how much will it help? It would help against 12 hatch. It won't help against overpool probably, but Father will have a wall in. And I think he will scout Spine early enough to be able to just leave the barracks and move 2 marines over there and land the barracks in position to have a wall in. So yeah, he will have time to go back with those marines. He will see 4 links though, right? Yes, he will see 4 links. And the marines, are they going back? Okay, he will want to surprise them. This was bold, to say at least. I guess he wants to punish him for not building more links. On the other hand... Oh, what a great micro from Father. Drone doing it. Maybe he will land it to the bunker? I mean... Okay, but this marine... Oh... He's greedy. He wants to kill the drone. There will be 2 over here. Against 4 Zerglings. Never easy. Spine knows when to run by, and that's a good decision. We have only 1 marine in 2 bunkers. And how do we defend the main base? I guess maybe with this marine, if it will get home. We will have another one. Yeah, CC and maybe, I don't know, bunker? Oh, he's trying to win it straight up. And we have more links coming. Oh, this is what Spine PM'd me about. I've seen it as a complaint. So yeah, not good manner, but what can you do? I mean, you can always ban those people, but then you would have to ban everyone. I guess you need to understand it as a frustration of the worst player. Like, you crushed him so badly that he got mentally broken that he needs to offend you. So it's your victory. And you need to treat it like this. Like, whenever you make someone mad, you won. Okay, favorite versus Satanic. Okay, the maps are going to be Yanedore, Neosilphid, and Knockout. Those are the PvP on the highest possible level. Two players with 3-0 play each other. Okay, Satanic versus Favorit. On the left side of the map, we have directly from Sweden, Mr. Favorit. And on the right side of the map, we have directly from Greece, Mr. Satanic. So two old school players. I think Satanic even bigger old school. Mr. Favorit, I remember him playing in BSL5. Yeah, this is Satanic PG. This is the old school Satanic from Greece. This is the legendary player, so I am happy that he is participating in BSL. Yeah, he's back. He's playing now for some time. I don't know, like, he has some weird work schedule because some seasons ago he qualified to GosuLeague, and then he said to me that he will stop playing in 2 weeks for half year, something like that. So I guess he has a periods when he's back, but now he's back and he's showing us some interesting strategies. That's for sure. Like, I think he was playing against some Zerg, the games I casted earlier, and Satanic was playing 2 times Mazzilot Mazguns with fast double forge, and this was 2-2 timing, and both times he won with Mazzilot's Mazguns 2-2 against Zerg. Like, that was beautiful. He was making Templar Archives just for upgrades. That's a actually respectful way of playing. Guys, I don't get Russian. Like, can you speak English, because it's I don't know if you don't offend each other and what you're saying. I need to click for each of your message to translate it. I hope you're being nice. How old school? Satanic PG. He was in the World Cyber Games finals, World Finals 2007, and he got to the bracket stage. He lost 2-0 to Stork, who won the entire tournament. I'm wondering if there was some group stage. There was, okay. And in the group stage, he advanced from the group with Eddie is ready, some Zerg from Poland, I don't know who is that. Breakdown from Germany, Lovely, and Kaiser from Panama, and Lovely from Belarus. So yeah, those are all known players. Oh, Mr. Satanic is here. Nice to see you, Mr. Satanic. Who is favorite? Favorite is a German slash Swedish Protoss player. He was playing in BSL. Four, I believe, first, so it was like 8 years ago. Okay, we have Canon first. Who is having expansion faster? It seems like Satanic. Yeah, PG was one of the top teams. Like PG and TOT back in the days were the top teams. Elki was extremely good. There was also the Terran player from France called Sarens, who was also good. There was also Turan. There was some guy from France. Obviously Mr. Kenzie as well, but I guess he's a little bit new school. But from Greece, I recall mostly Mr. Satanic. Oh, we have fast carriers. Bonnie would be proud. But do you remember there was a game in non-Korean championship, and Bonnie did the same thing against Dewold, and he got DT dropped. And oh, there was a potential for DT drop actually, but it's going to be High Templar drop. Or maybe it's just 2 Templars to bank energy. We have 300 more gas mined. Mr. Satanic, I remember your game. I think you played as Zerg, and you play Hydra's ZVZ. That was insane game. I remember it because since then I'm making Hydra's in ZVZ. This is basically like a honorable way of playing, I believe. Very slowly, yeah, but was it you were random, or how did you play Zerg? You played Zerg all the time back then? Yeah, PG Tour was nice. I was playing in PG Tour as well. This was what happened after VG Tour, right? Yeah, those maps were interesting. Okay, so we have a move out with we have gateways and we have speed on the way. +1 is done and observer. The only surprise is going to be carriers. Like, I'm wondering how it would line up against the regular size army. But you usually don't expect 2 energy Templars, like 2 storm energy on 2 Templars. So this is 5 storms in this army. So it actually can even fight the carriers, maybe? Because the speedlots will crash the ground army. Like, if he would send the speedlots, he could like immediately crash this army. The problem is that the Templars would lag behind and carriers would help. But now this army is kind of in position. But depends on what you mean by in position. If in position to storm, then yes. Will the storms be held for carriers? Okay, now the carriers arrives. He needs to target fire the Templars. Okay, he's target firing the goons. Okay, the storms are into the carriers. Those are not bad, but we will be out of storms. We have one more left. Okay, so those carriers took a lot of damage and now the goons can finish them. This cannon is really doing the god's job. I think maybe the Archon would be helpful. We will have one more storm available. It might be actually the storm that Satanic needs. Oh, it will be target fired. Okay, but Zealots, like this is a similar situation to Mutas versus Mass Zealots. Why Zealots are better? And yeah, you can just send Zealots and don't care about the carriers. Send Zealots and expand. Although I guess carriers are dealing a little bit faster, but they are slower overall, so... But the cannons will help, definitely. One interceptor. Helper. 2-0. We have more goons incoming. This is... Okay, we have DTs on the way. This is actually great. This cannon is dead, so this DT... It will be able to... kill this base, right? And this base. So actually those DTs, this is a great counter. Will those DTs... Oh, I thought that this DT will go to the natural. But even killing those... Oh, denying +2, +1, denying +1. This is actually the best outcome you could hope for. Okay, and this base will be denied. I don't believe we will even have a robo. At least we will have cannon in this base, which is positive for Favorit, but now we have a fleet of DTs. It could be 3 Dark Archons though. And the cannons finishes actually, but the goons will deal with those. What do you try to save? This base or this base? At the end, eventually you need to deal with those carriers somehow. Like, okay, so he will kill those bases, this is great, but maybe this is a good moment to start building up some army to start dealing with those carriers. I guess banking up energy on Templars isn't a bad idea. With this amount of carriers... Okay, we are building more cannons to kill interceptors, but I guess it's still plenty of money for more interceptors. Cybernetic core is on the way. Okay, like... Whenever the carrier player is in bad situation. Okay, nice jump on top of those. But those goons are dying really quickly. Although lack of +1 is hurting, we will have a lot of cannons here. Like, they will at least kill the interceptors. But carriers are good. You can target fire the pylons with those. Oh, but the cannons are good versus interceptors. Okay, but Favorite is expanding in this location. I think this base is a easy target, but not when the goons are around. And look at that, this was like 8 interceptors dying to kill 1 goon. Okay, as long as Favorite will be still mining, he can fly with those and trade forever. Yeah, he's finally making this robo. But the probes will be transferred. We have 29, this is enough to build interceptors, I think. And yeah, let's not forget that this army can still attack. This carrier is in dangerous position. +1 is probably... Okay, it's not even spinning now. This is a good trade. I think this is what how Favorite wants this game to go. This is his comeback mechanism to just outmine Satanic. I'm shocked that we have no Templars at all. But this is a... Okay, GG. That was unexpected. Oh, nice. Nicely done. GG from Satanic. And he's leading 1-0 versus Swedish Protoss Favorite. And they both have 3-0 right now. So it's going to be a fight for who will be on the top of the standings. And see that the furthest. Let's check it out. So on the 12 o'clock position, directly from Sweden, we have Mr. Favorite, and on the right side of the map, directly from Greece, we have Mr. Satanic, the legend from the past, still gives us hope that you can be old school and you can still come back. Mr. Satanic, is this the same Maynard as who was the StarCraft 2 caster? Or this is a different Maynard? There was this weird one Maynard, I think he was from Australia or something like that. Oh, I don't know his race. I just seen his casting. He was very good in casting. Storm beat carriers. Yeah, Storm is best versus carriers. Probably that's the reason carriers are not too often played. Obviously, the problem of Storm is lack of mobility, and carriers matter. Like, you can always escape from Storm. It's just eventually, if you make only carriers, you need to crash the mine army, and with the mine army will be storms. Yeah, Dark Archons are... yeah, it's better than killing carriers, it's better to get them to yourself, right? Okay, we have double gateway versus gateway, one gateway from Favorite. And what I remember about Favorite from the previous games I casted is that he had very solid river micro. Let me see the first round. So Favorite was playing versus Radley 1-1, Satanic won with Ray Ray, and then in the next round Satanic won with Tempo 2-0, and Favorite won with Oktoberzerk, and in round 3 Satanic won with Wizard and Favorite won with React, and so those were versus React matches. Okay, it can be actually 4-gate Zealot, a New Ocean special. Oh, by the way, I casted 1 hour game of Mr. New Ocean last week. 1 hour PvP is what we all love and like. Can we get some game volume from YouTube? Oh, excuse me. Oh, Mr. Daniel Mazurek is also watching on YouTube. Holy, Mr. Daniel Mazurek is everywhere. Okay, shield battery is very helpful. I believe Mr. Mazur is also my one of 2 viewers on Kick as well. Mr. Doi is... no, this is... I read about B+, but it turned out it's a scam. Spam and scam. Okay, so what do we do, and why was this pylon here? This is great for Favorite, but this will be caught... do we have shield battery? Oh, nice evacuation. Do you go to confirm the scouting as Mr. Satanic? Okay, this was excellent. And Citadel. So cannons into Citadel. So he will want to defend against the goons with cannons and make Dark Templars to force Observer and then make Storms. But the only thing is, you usually do it after the Nexus. So maybe he is baiting him that he's making Nexus, but he really isn't. And this will be much faster than this. But one of the answers to cannons is actually River, so the Robo might, like, this is a good time, still good timing of Robo, right? If a Favorite will go straight into the Observer, he will have time. But he might be surprised with this gateway, so that's a nice way of giving yourself an option to backstab your opponent. Because the Observer and Goons might be here, so Favorite might think that he is having all the units that go towards him under control. He can see what's attacking him, but the reality will be 1 DT here. Oh, even extra pylon. And another thing, what I remember about Favorite is that building probes. He was very strong at it. Okay, Observer timing will be perfection. He didn't even overmake goons. But... oh, this is anti-DT cannon. I wonder if Satanic will cancel that after seeing... oh, this wall-in makes... oh yeah, this wall-in buys time. What a hold against those DTs. Okay, 1 probe. Okay, we will have... Speed Zealots. That's cool, I love it. Maybe we will see something new, something fresh. I'm waiting for the new PvP meta without the rivers. As long as I like rivers, I don't like the fact that most of the PvPs end after the first fight. Okay, this is a nice way of like... This is fast army composition and you have defense at home. So if only Favorite will decide to be too aggressive, he will get punished. Although... the DTs, they are fighting well. And dealing extra damage. He started firing the probes, but... I don't think the probe damage matters when you are on one Nexus. I mean, it's... Even if Favorite would go down to 18 probes or 16 probes, he would be probably still mining more efficiently from two bases. Oh, double gateway here. Third gateway here. I guess you can also make Archons. Yeah, but wall-in is a good way of playing against it or around it. And I don't see robotic support by Robo is actually, or River is actually the greatest counter to Zealots ever. Four gateways. Okay, it might be Storm as well. Yeah, this is the ultimate counter. So it's going to be DT the rope. Actually, with the Templars, if you threw some good storms on those goons, the Zealots will crush them quickly. But it's going to be so long time before the storm. Probably DTs will be in the field, and then one DT can... Obviously you can kill DTs with the storm, but then you don't kill goons. I guess the victory is when you force DTs to be defensive and not attack your main. Then you have some extra time to react to them, and still you have cannons. Yeah, Favorite is a skilled guy, that's very true. Okay, we are going in. Do we go back with those DTs? If not... Okay, this is a great storm. We have one more and one more, but this pool of probes is excellent. We need to storm everything. It seems like... Okay, we have one more storm available. Those poor Templars will die now. That was a honorable attempt. Didn't even die to the drop. He decided that's enough. GG is called, and Mr. Favorite is tying up the series 1-1. And that warms my heart that you can be 3-0 in GosuLeague with playing your own style. Never change it, Mr. Satanic. On the top right, we have Mr. Satanic. On the bottom right, we have Mr. Favorite. Two strong players. What to do? What to do now? This is the main question, if you ask yourself. What to do? Double gateway, Nexus first. regular gate goon first, maybe 3 gate goon with no ops. Sometimes when you are known to be an non-meta player, playing standard is the biggest cheese. We still don't have gateway. Will it be okay? So it's possible that it's going to be just later double gate. And this is a map where double gate can work good. Because you can mine the minerals and then it's pretty hard to block the entrance with 2 zealots. So you can play around 2 zealots. If it's going to be one... Okay, it's going to be zealot before cybernetic core. So he will want to make 3 zealots, I believe. Will cancel probes? Okay, second gateway. That's interesting. Still no scouting from Satanic. Okay, so this is going to be normal, let's call it normal Bonnie 10-12, or I don't know, probably it wasn't 10-12. Ooh, nice block, but it will be 3 zealots into goons. And I think Satanic will get favorable with it, because he has a cybernetic core much faster. Although favorite, will he prioritize goon range or double goons? So double goons, those are a bit faster. Now still no range and forge. Okay, so this I would be questioning it why it's happening as favorite. Oh my god, this pylon block, this is so annoying to deal with. And this probe even gets out. Okay, the zealot might punish it for trying. Let's punish it. Never punished. He will steal those 8 minerals and go home. So range is on the way. No range for Satanic still. Oh, but this was Citadel, so and into Nexus. That's very interesting. So if you show Dark Templars to your opponent, you can probably skip Dark Templars and go straight into High Templars, right? Just make 4 High Templars into cannons, and I guess this is the best way to defend against the rivers. On the other hand, you probably need few goons to finish them off or snipe the shuttle off or something like that. Favorite is very good river player, so probably what Satanic has in his mind right now is how do I need to navigate my game from now on that I will not really lose to river push? Both of them are doing great job building workers all the time. So we will have 8 goons. Oh, it can be also elevated, right? But where is the observatory? It's here. But you are afraid of the DT, so you go ops first. And what? This is for free gate? Okay, so he completely ignores this Citadel of Hadun and goes into the Observer. That's very interesting play. +1 and the range is on the way. Only 2 cannons, so I believe this army could beat it easily now. So that's but Satanic is basing his play on, like, he knows that he won't be attacked because his opponent is afraid of DT, and Favorit can't move out without the second observer. Like, now he is moving out with this one, but he wants to be sure that the DT won't sneak into his main base. But I would be so tempted to make this Templars because he has so much gas. Okay, and Favorit won't see DTs. He also won't see Templar Archives, but you can assume that it's anywhere. Okay, so he will see it's in production. So after seeing it, he will know that there is no DTs, so he can move out. Do you go immediately to... Oh, he's going for his own Citadel. The Observer died, but not before giving the crucial informations. And now Favorit is like, okay, I can 1A, 2A, 3A. But the range will be done, and 4-gate goon, 5-gate goon is coming. There will be how many goons? In total 6. I'm a little bit afraid that they will not be all together, and that yeah, this might... You need to send everything here, pull the probes, and even cross your fingers, because this is very important. This cannon on the high ground is actually helping so much to deal with those zealots, and the probes can tank damage. We have the Nexus on the way from Favorit, so he don't necessarily need to win here. He can just clear a lot of probes, and we can see that this is very, very close with the reinforcing goons and defenders advantage. Satanic should be able to hold it, but we can see that this probe number went down significantly from him. He had 38, I believe, so... Oops! Oh, I thought it will be the downtown. Okay, look at that. Downtown. And this seems... Okay, with those goons, maybe, baby. The cannon will be crucial. This cannon is helping so much. And this is going to be defended. But Favorit, in the meantime, expanded gate weight. Adding his Templar I have. So Tech is there for Satanic for now. And he can still come back to it with the Storm Drop. And defend with the Storm. So let's hope he will make a lot of Templars. He definitely need to rebuild like 10 more probes. I'm wondering if Favorit will stop, because it's possible that Favorit will go to 60 and Satanic will stay on 40, and it's still going to be fine-ish for Satanic, at least to play on 2 base versus 2 base. And we have 5-gate versus 5-gate. And with Templar Archives, it's... Even if you are lacking probes, you can still produce out of 5 gates. I guess this is 6-gate. I'm shocked that Favorit didn't decide to go for the rivers. I'm wondering if there is something more to it, or maybe he just don't like to do it against the storms. Okay, so we stopped on 31. And we still go more with Favorit. He's a probe production machine, that's what I remember about him. +1 versus +2, right? Yes. Satanic ahead in upgrades. Hederino, Cappuccino, 20 workers more and 20 supply more. So army sizes are exactly the same. Although we have better upgrades for Satanic. So are probes overrated? Yes. Maybe that's why he didn't make them. Then this storm drop can kill what? Okay, now it's a little bit more. Orvin, the Archon here. It can still kill something. Nice bait. nice empty shuttle bait. Now we have 19, so now I guess we need to attack. And with those two storms dying, with the shuttle, we have only one Templar here for favorite. So how you want to do it is probably go on the high ground and crash over here. Going through those bridges is risky. Yeah, this army is huge from Satanic. Like, he just needs to cast the storms, and in theory he should win the head-to-head engagement. We still have more Templars and more storms to be thrown. So let's see. More Templars are coming in, the storms are also joining. I think you need to kill this army first before jumping to the natural, and Satanic needs to cast those storms, I think. More think an Archon wouldn't be better. I really like how Favorite is trying to buy time and delaying this army, splitting it in half. This is actually nicely done. Good execution, crisis management, or however you call it. But look at that, Satanic is very, very close to break it with the reinforcements. Oh, the upgrades are helping, but the storm is needed. Okay, maybe he will storm the probes. Oh, how many? 15 probes. Okay, that's a good damage. That's a good damage, but it's still enough for Favorite. I mean, he will be mined out in the main base, and look how much money Satanic has. This is the efficiency. Yeah, but this is only 19 workers. And we have Basilian DTs. This is one of the nicest, like, you can try to snipe Observer with goons, and then just hold with DTs. Obviously with a lot of DTs, Storm gets more efficient, but without the probes, he doesn't even have probes to mine this gas. So this is a solid game by Favorite, but it got close. It got closer than the probably it could have been even won if with the army size that Satanic had in this engagement, but we still have the same army sizes, so that's actually insane. Are the probes really overrated? I guess we still mine from one base versus those probes are probably mining still. Maybe not efficient than those 38, but they're mining well. +3 is on the way now, so +2 is not done yet and will be. Okay, we will have one storm. Where is the Observer? Observer is here, so you need to... Oh, this storm is juicy, gigantic and nice. And the Zealots of Satanic are surrounding Favorite army. This is actually 79 to 79, so 20 army size advantage for Satanic. 3 energy left for the storms. Those will be juicy, and because zealots are melting through the storms, but this is not the best storm. This one it was good because those guns will be weakened before fighting the cannons, so we need 4 more zealots here to break it cleanly. And okay, 2 more storms are coming. This is so close. The zealots are coming in, but I think Favorite will have option to cast the storms. Those guns are helping. This storm is nice storming the observer. Satanic is really showing how to be aggressive. That was a nice snipe. I think going back with the guns is an option, but the time is definitely not working in Satanic's favor. Oh, but it is! It is great. This base might be cancelled. Do we have... Yeah, we had 3 observers. And it is fighting well versus zealots. But not with those numbers. "28 workers left. Satanic leaves the game, and Favorite is taking 2-1 lead and is jumping into the first spot in the standings, showing us how it's done. And Wizard versus React will be the next series we will go to. So Wizard versus React, game 1 is going to be on Attitude. React and Wizard are both 2-1 were 2-1 before entering round 4. So those are high placed players. So let's check it out. Wizard versus React. So on the right side of the map, directly from Bulgaria, we have React. And on the left side of the map, directly from Peru, we have Wizard. Mr. React versus Mr. Wizard. Wizard army presente. Yes, that was a good game, very good game. Direct, like, I feel like Mr. Satanic is showing us the possibilities of Protoss that has been forgotten. Like, it's like playing, like, I still remember it. I think it was versus Wizard actually. Same style, both double forge. I think it was even double forge before Cybernetic or something like that, and that worked so well because this 2-2 timing was insane. And yeah, I want to see more of that from Mr. Satanic, but here we have also 2 strong contenders actually. So we advanced with 2080 MMR, and Wizard is seeded because he got top 4 in the last season of GosuLeague tier 2. Okay, well placed. This is gateway first. That's interesting gateway position, because if you would put it higher, then you would have space for the cannons. Four links scouted, so he can go for, the Protosses call it 21 Nexus, but it seems like 20 Nexus, Because who needs one? Two zealots applying pressure versus links. So React will want to force Wizard to make links. The best reaction is just to run past and go to the main base. And this is what Wizard will do. Me likey. Okay, so the pressure is real, but the run by actually didn't happen, so this is good for React, but as long as he will not lose those zealots for free. Okay, he wants to kill second drone. He will kill second drone, so we have 8 left. Do we have cannons? We will. I mean, we do. Do we have speed on the way? Not yet. One zealot is hidden, and the layer will be scouted. You cancel the layer now? Or you... Yeah, you definitely need to save your overlords. And Wizard will do. But this was a lot of damage. That was also a mining time, forcing extra links. And this zealot will be so annoying. This is smart from Wizard to keep 4 at home. But there is no 4 here. And the Spire timing will be actually very strong. Look at that. Stargate didn't even start it. Well, that's actually cute. I think this was a better spot, but he delayed the mining still. He allowed himself to scout the main base. So he can see the Spire, he can see that there was no sneaky cancel into double Hydra then or anything like that. And the probe is dead. We have 30 workers. Actually, maybe this target timing isn't that bad. I mean, it's going to be probably impossible to kill overlords. And as Wizard, you can make Scourges and make extra hatcheries. Or you can go into faster mutas. I'm wondering what will be the peak of Wizard. He will have gas for 5 mutas-ish soon, but still no overlords. Okay, now we are just making overlords and scourges, so I guess he was delaying these overlords on purpose, although those zealots... Okay, I really like the run-by attempt. Before the second cannon finishes. But this one zealot will deal a lot of damage. Or can deal a lot of damage. Because the links are not here. And with the second cannon you feel fine with the attack of the links, I think. Okay, so the Corsair won't kill overlords, but this zealot dealt more damage than one overlord kill. And in theory you can fight it to buy time, but yeah, you just can just not allow him to get to the main base. This is the... okay. But React is aware what's coming. Maybe this was a bait, maybe not, who knows. Maybe, I guess that's a good trade for Wizard. Like, as long as those zealots won't kill anything and you will kill them with mutas for free, then it's not terrible. We have speed for those zealots. That's annoying. This is, but we have 5 hatches. We have Sunkens now. The Corsair connects with one. Scourge connect with one Corsair. We have 4. Soon to be 7. Oh, this zealot gave up. He just ducked in the corner. Okay, so Mutas and Scourges and the Dream. The only issue for React is this lack of upgrade. Do we have Carapace, by the way? No. Okay, so that's not the end of the world, but 6 Corsairs. This is a lot, and this is a huge investment into them, so I like +1, although it's a bit late. But we already have Hydra transition, it seems like. On the low number of probes, but maybe it's time to attack at a certain timing. Although the game got so chaotic that I don't believe we do have timings anymore. We lost the timings. Okay. Like, this is how you can regain value as Zerg. Like, trading with Scourges against Corsairs is good because you force him to spend gas on Corsairs, and what you really do is make out of Hydras. But dealing with this army is going to be hard because it's going to be hard to win battle with Mutas to get air dominance, and Zealots plus Storms are dealing so well versus Hydras, so you actually want to be forward with Zealots with Hydras, so Zealots won't. Oh, those are hold overloads, and this is another thing I completely forgot about the fact that all the overloads will go down, and yes, the storms will be probably great, and they are actually great, and even the drones are dying. Okay, we have no more storms, but still some. Oh, one Muta. GG from Wizard. And React is showing how it is to be regular GosuLeague player. By regular GosuLeague, I mean Wizard is from GosuLeague tier 2. Okay, so React 1-0, and game 2 is going to be Polestar. So let's check it out. So on the top right side of the map, directly from Peru, we have Wizard. And on the bottom right side of the map, directly from Bulgaria, we have React. Okay, it seems like a 9-gate attempt. Or probably 10-gate, yeah, because if he would mind So it's not like because he won in the early game against Wizard, but he also is a solid mid-game player. So I'm just wondering how Wizard will look compared to him. If you will see the mid-game without a huge damage, like he took this drone damage early from the first 2 zealots. If we would get into the mid-game on the equal terms, how Wizard will look like. And React was playing the 1 hour game versus New Ocean last week, so he probably has the most airtime being on the air in the BSL GosuLeague out of everyone. Okay, so those 4, you can still pylon block with 1, right? But you want Nexus, so I really like it. Ugh. Okay, so that's fine. Is this off? Or maybe it's intentional, like... Because you can place pylon here, forge here, gateway here, and you have small gap here and small gap here. So this makes bigger gap here, and 3 links still get in, so this is great for Wizard. This is completely different and much better. Oh, and this time he might be the one... Oh, misclicked. Oh, but those props will not mine for a second. Yeah, this is... You need to remember that this is most likely to donate 16 low. So that's not too bad. Maybe it's... Like, if it's donate 16 extra high, it's getting very problematic to micro. On donate 16 low, you can micro with props against links. But 1 goes down, this zealot is not a danger. And we have 5 links to run by, even 4 there, so... You probably need to go back with those zealots to protect your cannon. In the meantime, we are going into the lair. Much different game, much different approach from Wizard. I really like it. And we have 6 links in the main base. He can even jump on top of this zealot, kill him and kill all those probes. Oh, this is a great drill. You can sometimes out-micro yourself with those zerglings. This is what I did to myself many times. This seems like a good amount of links. He will have like those 4. React obviously will want to kill some of the drones, but look how tiny the amount of probes in the main base is. How long until the speed it's... Okay, this zealot is still alive. Cybernetic core is starting when the spire might start. So the best defense is attack, and this is the great example of that. And another, like, as a Zerg, you feel good when you kill so many zealots with your speed links. Especially with this huge gap, you can actually... Yeah, you need to have the probe over here all the time until the zealot will be done. I guess this is maybe better anti-Hydra, that you have the protection around with the cannons for the forge. Yeah, this is why the game is so hard, Mr. Satanic, right? That Everything is happening so fast that it's really a challenge to catch up. Like, even the Flash, Jaedong, Bisu, all those guys are making mistakes because like it's real time. It's the aspect of real time that is happening, and it's happening in the real time 2.0. One day see, one day messages. Yeah. I get what you're saying. Yeah. I guess the early game is more stressful, and late game you can just play it slower. But that's very important to enjoy the game and like what you do. Play it for the pleasure. Don't force yourself to play. Okay, this is completely different game, much better for Wizard. Although React handled this like, it turned out that this entire pressure delayed him with the Zealot move out. His Zealot move out will be delayed for like 45 seconds, but those Zealots will buy time to react versus Mutas, because there is nothing. He has one Corsair in total, and as we can see, all those Mutas, they could deal damage in this natural. And I really like that React even saved couple Zealots. He's sending them in waves, so... But still no cannon here. Second Forge. Last one is done. Whew. Okay, this is excellent actually for Wizard. You need to be careful to just not eat too strong of a storm. Why React is not reacting? Yeah, as Wizard, you need to be very happy with the position you are in. He just eliminated the entire probe line. Obviously with 29, you can still mine from two bases, and it's still going to be those 4 Templars banking energy, so he delays the push probably a bit, but the push will happen eventually, and it's going to be very powerful as always. "47 drones, I really like it. As we act, I'm wondering if maybe you want to... Oh, even more probes. Mr. Satanic, we make LAN parties in Poland every year, so you need to come, it's close from Greece. Okay, now it's going to be harder to fight against those Templars, and supplies are close, even Wizard has advantage, but army size is huge. So that's very important for Wizard to not throw those units away. "11 kill Muta. It deserves a single storm." Okay. Okay, probably to snipe the Templars there are. Those are excellent snipes. One left. Wizard can definitely allow himself to lose 12 Hydras to kill 2 Templars at this stage, especially that he's morphing Lurkers. There is 3 more storms available. Expansion, aggressive expansion. I don't even know if React is already having Robo. Yeah, he didn't even start one, so this is a very hard situation for the Protoss. Oh, yeah, Wizard even mining from the top left gas. He has all the tools, he can even go Hive now. If only he would know that the Observer is so late, he could deny this base because he scouted it with the link. Yeah, Mr. Satanic, I understand. I understand very well. Life responsibilities. Someday maybe we will have more time, but now let's just be happy that we can play online. This is a nice harassment, because you do that while expanding over here. And when I'm playing Protoss versus Zerg, this is my favorite matchup to play. I love it. This is so enjoyable to play versus Zerg as Protoss. On Polestar, when it's possible to play in those locations, you play double Robo here and play slow rivers and just push Zerg. This is how I won many times. This is a good mid-game option to spice it up a little. Obviously, you always need to switch it to scouts later, because mass rivers forces Mutas and Guardians. Okay, the army size of Wizard is insane. He has a good upgrades. The only problem for Wizard is that his army is too big to easily attack it and in the coordinated fashion, where React is having 2.5 group of units, or maybe 3 groups of units to control. Do we have even Observer? Okay, it's on the way. So that's why Protoss can move the army around, because you just need to take care of 3 armies of units. No energy yet. This is around the time when you are starting to think to get it, probably. Okay. Like, this is such a stormable place. But also this army can deal crazy amount of damage, but those storms are so juicy. Oh, this is so much Zerg. Oh, even though storming the Overlords, why not? We still have more supply as Zerg, but this was insane value to trade those. Do we have more storms? We have 1 more storm available. The links are coming into 1 are the upgrades. Lurkers want to be the surrounders. We will have actually few more storms soon, with those Templars getting energy, and those storms were actually insanely good, so the value of those trades for React is actually very, very good. And the fact that he stabilized 3rd base is very optimistic for him, but with those Lurkers coming in, oh, it's going. We have 1 more. Okay, saving the Templar is actually great. Wizard still with the supply advantage, but army sizes are similar. Do we have Hive? Oh, we have Hive and Defiler. This is perfect for Zerg. You want to have Defiler, but those trades are still going good for Protoss. We act with 7, 8 the gateways actually. This is a tiny army, like 12 cracklings could win it. What are the upgrades? Okay, so we have 2-1, 2-2 on the Hedras is coming. So Lynx will not deal as much damage, but it's only 1 armor. We still don't have energy for the Templars. And a lot of money and gas is being held in the bank of React. Oh, double storming here just to have Archon. Okay, this Archon is tanking a lot of damage, is doing great job, and Wizard, look at that, he is falling in supply. Those trades are going so good for the Protoss. It's, despite being in such a good position, Wizard have trouble fighting against those tiny armies of React, because those storms are being thrown so well. This is a better moment for Wizard right now. Although React smartly pulls back. Don't want to fight into the lurker field, and this Ling killing Gun. Yes, at least Gun been killed. React has so much money. I guess he didn't wanted to build extra gateways because he knows that he will be mined out in main in natural soon. And he is even adding the Robo. 3-2 is done. Okay, the army size of Zerg, like those are cracklings without an upgrades, but first upgrade is coming. But they will fight well against the buildings, at least, I mean against the cannons. And they can still be annoying, but against the army, as you can see, they don't deal as much damage, but I like this army movement. The only problem is that 3 zealots can defend against it, I think. Especially so well upgraded zealots, even though it's cracklings. Okay, we are attacking over here, excuse me for just watching on those zealots, but... Okay, the swarm has been casted, but the storms has been casted as well, and what's better, storm or swarm, is the question we all have for a long time. Okay, nice realization that it's out of swarm, and this base will be denied. We have no storm energy, so whenever there are 3 dots, okay, those goons can micro well, and the lurkers deal a lot of damage. But there is observer, and like killing lurkers with goons is always positive. Like, it's better to die killing 6 lurkers than 12 links. There will be some zealots, oh, they won't do anything. Like, oh, maybe with the storms. The aggression is real from React. Like, he wants to kill this base very badly. As Zerg, you are actually satisfied with clearing the army of Protoss, because you don't need much as Zerg to have a strong army. You like 4 lurkers, 12 links, and 1 defiler. Can actually trade well against big amount of units from Protoss. But as we can see, React somehow gathered another big army. Those are 2-1 now, but +3 will kick in or join. Do we have a Plague? No Plague, so this swarm actually is helping react, and he is putting, like, he is sitting into the storm. Those units, this is actually great for react, being aware that you can fight against okay, now with the links coming in, then killing the Archons is great, and expanding to those locations. Do we storm it? Okay, so this base is mine, this base is mine, this base is mine. So we will mine here, here, and here. So, oh, and for this 4-0 drop might actually pull a lot of units to the main base, and the actual attack will happen towards fort. So, oh, but we have the actually, this is the army I was talking about. One group of lurkers, few group of links, defiler, and let's go. And this is actually a good swarm. Imagine a little bit of ketchup and this Protoss army would taste so much better. Though this is a stormable place, but... And those zealots, they killed Evo. So probably the Carpace got cancelled. Okay, we have the rivers eventually being added. Free 1-3. And Protoss is mining, like, taking 6 o'clock. Whoa, such a storm. Oh, he even stormed the blood, like caves of necromancers. Okay, the storms of React. He's really, storming well, I wanted to say, and yes, we have one lurker here, so Zealots with such a good upgrades can deal with it. And look at React, despite being down 20 supply for a long time of the game, still managing to get those trades so good that he seems like coming back. Like, those trades are great for him. This Archon is gaining so much value, and with this river, it might be a bit too strong of an army to kill. Although there are no storms, okay, there will be 2 storms actually. The Observer, one lonely hero Observer who died. And now we need to storm the lurker. 2 are here. Will we find them? Or we will not? Zerg is still mining from 3 bases. Protoss also mining from 3 bases actually. Those units are trading so well. Holy moly, that's a kill squad. Okay, maybe he reminded him about the observers. Wizard still has gas. He can make a lot of strong units. I think this is a good moment to probably try to expand on the Protoss side of the map, because React objective right now might be just to bunker up to those 2 bases, and he will have access to deny this one. So with this map split, it would be great for him, especially that he was so efficient at trading. Oh, Mr.
Rainer
Raynor.
11111 is sub a Gosu for 17 months.
Thank you, Mr. Raynor. 1111. The Bolivian Terran player, if I am correct. Gracias for the subscription. Okay, this is interesting army composition. No speed for the shuttle. Makes it probably a little bit harder to harass. But overall the shuttle is doing the job we all require it to do, which is to deliver the rivers to the battlefield and pick them up when needed. Well, actually this base is the base for Wizard to take. Probably, right? React expanding here. This is very important to deny this base. We have 2-2 upgrades. So 2-2-2-2 are not bad with the swarms, but we need to Plague as well. 2-2-2 to Plague Swarm Uruk. Yes, this is the Plague, but the army of Protoss now seems gigantic. We are not ready to the attack for the attack to this location. We expected that the attack will happen to the fourth base where the money is, and maybe this was a fine assessment. Like, you can sacrifice those buildings if you kill 6 o'clock, for example, as a Zerg. But oh, this is a dream scenario for React. Wizard is throwing everything to those well-positioned units with the Templars, with the rivers. You just want Zerg to come to you here, come to Daddy, and I will show you some spells. I will show you some magic, Mr. Wizard. Those Archons, 23 kills, 9, 15, and 5. The Rivers 9 and 9. 9 on the Templar, 7. Those are 13 kill goon. It's still not the end of the world for Wizard as long as he rebuilded the key units, key buildings. So he rebuilded this and this, but he is missing Spire only. 3-2 finished before those falling, so that's also strong and important. He denied this base, so there is still hope for Zerg despite his supply being so low. He just needs to trade like a boss, like Plague, and then attack. You just need to spice him up as much as you can, like row 11 plagues. This army needs to be garbage before you attack with it. Okay, this is cute, but immediately denied. Killing one river is great. Do we have more defilers? Not really. Beautiful river, beautiful Plague, but nice pickup of the river from React. Saving one. Wizard is building more Hydras. I'm afraid he might need lurkers. Ooh, Storm Drop. That's cute. Oh, but those were the 9 kills ones. Okay, will it die slowly enough to storm? Ugh. Never storm. Yeah, there is no chance to attack in here, probably. It's still 3 base mining Zerg versus 2 base mining Protoss, and this will be mined out soon. So if it would stay this way, in theory Zerg should be fine. Oh, he's mined out here soon, but oh my godness, those storms, those were too good. And we act, despite his big part of his army being plagued, he is just rolling over the Zerg. And probably this might be the ending attack if it will be if he will not bring the observer. This lurker will be the hero of the day. Okay, the observer arrives. There are no 12 burrowed lurkers, ultras anywhere. GG. And Mr. React winning 2-0. Meaning that he is 3-1 and round 5. We have Favorite versus Spine and Radley versus Tempo. Okay, let's go Favorite versus Spine. The first match is going to be on Octagon. So let's check it out. Mr. Mellow Storms, thank you for the follow. Yeah, that was well played by React. Definitely he had better army control than Wizard. Wizard had a great macro. I'm just wondering whether I shouldn't cast those matches on Thursday. But on Thursday is my wife's birthday, so I will cast it today, so I won't have anything to be worried about that we are delayed. So Favorite versus Spine. Spine was playing in the ProLeague recently. Favorite was also playing in ProLeague, but mostly I remember him as GosuLeague player, even a GosuLeague. He had some kind of a break. Let's see. This is actually the match for Favorite is 4-0, right? Yes, Favorite is 4-0 and Spine is 3-1. Okay, so favorite being aggressive versus overpool with the zealot. Oh, but he's building 3 zealots before the Nexus. Oh, and Spine going back, but sending those things just a little bit is forcing favorite to react. And oh, very nice micro, sniping the probe first. Good reaction from Spine. And nice surround, even nice micro, pulling back the wounded one. Oh, this Zealot, do you really want to send it? I mean, if you want to attack, why not attack with both? Because I guess the idea of favorite is that he wants to, or favorite, that he wants to force Zerg to make links instead of drones. So maybe that's the idea, to send one, so he has zealots to defend at home, so he can delay the cannon and maybe go for cybernetic core before the cannon. I guess that might be the logic behind it. Oh, this zealot even goes somewhere. I actually like it. Why show it Zerg? Where is it? Just find. Let's see what spot will there be, under some palm or somewhere sneaky. Maybe he found some place. Okay, speed will be done soon. 5th minute. And this zealot will be trapped, will be found, and it will be killed without anything. This probe, though, will at least be allowed to scout the main base, so favorite knows what's coming. And we can see that both of those players, they are extremely solid. Okay, so this is anti-Hydra pylon, so he will have energy to build extra cannons if needed. Carapace and gas usually indicates some later muta switch, so probably now he will want to... oh, excuse me, he is building already some mutas. Second gateway. And cannon, so probably this cannon, like, if it's not Hydras, you can cancel it and make it heal, for example, against mutas. Yes, so that was very quick. Okay, there is this meme of this baby getting into the room, making a weird face and going back. So this is what this Corsair did. He was like, oh, and ran home. Oh, no cancel on that. That's still kind of covering this mineral only area. Okay, we have only 3 mutas. But now we will have 5. Attack is on the way. Everything very, very standard. The standard thing will be the move out of the zealots with +1 weapon. It's already done. So once the mutas hit, the zealots move. And the Corsair production is... Whoa! What a connection. 2 Corsairs go down and immediately delaying the potential push. Nicely done by Spine. On one hand, this is only 5 mutas, so you can still deal a lot of damage with those zealots. But you don't want to sacrifice them to die from mutas for free. So we can see that Favor is sending few to the back, but that's nice reaction. Like, we have so many drones, we have 43, so if Spine will be allowed to escape with this eco to produce from 6 hatches, this is going to be very comfortable for him. And as you can see, zealots being pushed back. Spine, very nice control, chasing those. And there is nothing to defend this location. This is a nicer attack. I really like this by Favorit. He found a gap, and this is how you want to trade. You want to trade with those zealots and then at home have Templars to bank energy. He even has some zealots, probably they were coming back home. Those were bait drones. And after losing those zealots, Spine is having 12 supply advantage. And Templars are there. The first 2, second 2 will be there as well. Even Robo, so he's afraid of Lurker switch, and he's very right. And that was a cool harassment, but I thought the Templar I have is faster. Let's just hope that Favorit will not be forced to make cannons in the natural to survive. Because this 6 hatch Hydras against only 2 cannons, you can make a little bit of dancing over here. Okay, but we have a gateway explosion. Carapace is there, so those 5 Corsairs, they can't probably fight against the Scourges. Okay, they can. They killed 1, but we no longer have a magic number. Do we make 1 more? Like, this is always the problem. Because overall he made 7 Corsairs, I think. Will it be Burrow? No, it's just spread links. So this is a lot of gas spent on Corsairs. Observatory on the way. Mr. Luki, this is best of 3. This is last round of the group stage of the round robin. Favorite is 4-0. And Spine is 3-1. Okay. So Protoss will continue with like yeah, and looking at the time, I wanted to say that this is a delayed push, but this is actually not delayed. Although it's very gun light and zealot heavy, there will be not that much of a coverage for those Templars, like to not allow them to be sniped. And attacking into this high ground is always brutal. Oh, even the Corsairs are there. But they are not attacking! What is wrong with the Corsairs? He turned off the Corsairs. Oh, doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. The Corsairs were... Oh, but those Lurkers. Look at the spines. Everything is just disappearing. But Favorite with the supply advantage, he will open himself opportunity to expand at 12 o'clock. As a Protoss, you can be even satisfied. You cast 6 storms here, kill bunch of units, and you are satisfied. But look at the Spine micro, sniping 2 Templars quickly. Oh, do you go in here? I mean, yeah, those are great storms, but if you will lose all your army, it's not worth it. That was a great trade for Spine. It can even encourage him to just unburrow and contain Protoss. 1-1, 2-1 will finish relatively soon. So maybe there is round 2 in Favorite. Like, he can make... Oh, this Templar! He can still make a round of goons and make a powerful army. We have 1 storm available here. And this was a little bit of a whiff. Okay, that's what you are satisfied like with as a Zerg. You deny the third base, you have yourself 4 mining bases, and in expanding on 5th and 6th. This is a complete control of this game. Even the Hive is done, Adrenaline will be done, some triple Evo upgrades. Spine is not sleeping on anything. He is having... He just won with Father in under 10 minutes, both games, 2-0. And I guess it's because he's so good. Like, he is not sleeping on any opportunity. Oh, did you see this lurker? Just sliding on the Zergling like on skateboard. Oh, those storms, they can be extremely valuable, but this army of a Protoss seems a bit tiny. Although the storms are not bad and a lot of overlords are falling in the process, this base will be stabilized. I think even double expanding as Favorite is might be a good option, because single expansion he will be mined out in the natural as well soon, so we will need to transfer workers somewhere. And oh, this pylon will be nice AI. I am shocked that it's enough, but it's enough. So this is excellent kill squad. I have echo, Mr. Total Blackout. Do you guys hear an echo? Nope. Okay, so probably Mr. Blackout has 2 streams opened or something like that. Okay, this is a swarm of units. Thank you, Mr. Navane, for confirmation. Yes, Mr. Blackout, that's good that you are watching on Kick. You are watching on Africa, I mean Soup. You are oh, the Nexus will die. The cannons won't do anything. And you are watching on YouTube. Oh, the Templar. Okay, now we have one more. Yeah, you just need to put a swarm here and easy peasy Nexus squeezy. Oh, Mr. Total Blackout, you turn off one of those. You can always eat a cold soup, Mr. Capitan Hair. I should be named like that after the amount of hairs I have on my chest. Oh, look at this fake drop. Like, Spine is still keeping the minerals relatively low. His upgrades are insane. It's impressive how long Favorite is holding to this insane aggression. We have 80 drones, so the army sizes are kind of comparable. But the upgrades and tech, like swarms plus such a good upgrades, maybe even Plague. Oh, even the Plague is here. And the swarm, yeah, you can attack it with zealots, but yeah, good luck. Good luck. Good luck, I mean. Oh, and this Nexus. Poor Nexus. You don't even need a swarm. And this one is under pressure. Spine is very methodical way of dealing with Protoss. You just punish him for growing while you grow yourself. And this was a mining, the gas mining base. So we are mining, we have, oh, actually both gases are still there. I underestimated Protoss. Okay, this still is without swarm, not the worst fight for Favorite, but those upgrades are insane. 4 Templars and 1 Archon kill squad. This is the pure Zerg energy army composition. And Spine winning with Favorite. Nicely done. Favorite falling. So, second game is going to be on Neo-Silp Heat. Let's check it out. It's 1-0 for Spine. There is this Polish cold soup. This is probably the cold barszt. But yeah, I'm not a fan of cold soups as well. But to be honest, soup when it's hot, it's light, it's good. It's better, and when it's very hot, it's good to drink hot tea, for example. I heard. Obviously, everyone prefers cold beer, but you can't always get what you want. A Blackman Peru? No, he's not playing this season. This season he got banned for bad manner. For 1 season, so let's hope he will be back next season. I actually PM'd him some time ago, but he didn't answer to me. Let's hope he's still fine and alive. To be honest, I know Mr. Blackman in real life, and he's such a sweetheart in real life. He's just trolled, like he sees all that as trolling. But what you can do. Yeah, he sent me some wall of text, but I said to him, Mr. Blackman, I have 3 kids, a wife, a job, and I need to deal with BSL. I don't have time to deal with this crap. And he sent me wall of text. So I said, okay, let's... Hashtag ocieplanie wizerunku Adolfa Hitlera. Yeah, recently I've seen a good joke about on Kill Tony about Hitler. Okay, this is actually a big pressure, but I like this response from Favorite. I'm just afraid that he will let those slings slip by. The speed will kick in just now. Yes. Oh, the Zealot! Oh my god! Probably was in the gym. Okay, 3 speed links in your base. Like this can be bad. Wolfix actually is another person who actually is a big fan of Mr. Julian, right? They are secretly friends. Yeah, that's a step forward, right? Yes. Yeah, that is actually that is true. Arrogance can be abusive towards Zerg. Life is brutal, and same thing that Zerg can be abusive towards Protoss. Look at that, those 3 links. Cybercore didn't start it even, and Lair is probably done. Oh no, who needs Lair? Okay, Cybernetic Core started. And by the way, Mr. Julian in IPSL, I think he played against Hawk and it was 3-2. I didn't catch the games, but 3-2 versus Hawk. That's insane. And I think in like previous season in the qualifiers for the spot, he won with Hawk in the group stage. Because there were those 2 groups and top 2 was advancing, something like that, I believe. Or 4 groups, top 2 was advancing, so... And actually Julian was one of the only people who usually was taking a game or two on the LAN parties from Bonnie. But no one is beating Tarson in that. Tarson winning against Bonnie in best of 5 on the LAN party, dropping him down to the loser bracket like a boss. And those 3 zealots, yeah, it's never, you are never happy when you see Speed Hydras already there. You know that you won't trade favorably. Okay, I like the split to buy time. We have Citadel, we have, so Templar Archives and the Dream. Yeah, he's a very good player. Okay, those 2 zealots are exactly for that reason. Actually, if they wouldn't be wounded, that would be a much more powerful counterattack. But I guess he scouted with those. So he could skip the Corsair. The leg is relatively late. This is 7 zealots. We droned up to 37 already, and Lurker aspect speed for the Overlord, 2nd gas mining, 5th hatch. And even more drones, so probably it's going to be 6th hatch. Snow building placement. This base is kind of vulnerable, so Spine doing good job to leading those zealots to the only place he can actually fight them. That's nice. Very nice, Michael. Look at this. Not even a single Hydra died. 2.5 Zealot dying. 4 Templars banking energy. Lurkers should be done. I mean, Lurker aspect or Lurker upgrade. Do we go for the drop maybe? Ha! Look at this. I smelled it. Yes, yes. I have a nose for the Zerg. Look at this very brave position of those. And actually, the Robo is so late that the Lurker drop can be even problematic. The 6th hatch is on the way along with 7-1. What are the upgrades? Do you have Evo? Okay, +1 and 1-0. If he would go with the drop immediately, he can have it probably before Observer. There is no cannon in the main base. We have 54 probes, 6, 7, 8 gateways. Denying this +1 armor is actually big, or will be big. Or would be big. Might be big. Probably even worth to cast 2 storms to deny, like to deny this lurker, delaying it. Or maybe it will just finish by itself. You don't need to do anything, yes. You just need to wait. Okay, what happened with the drop attempts? This seems like a drop hit squad. But the natural is undroppable on this position. I'm not even sure if you can drop lurker here. Maybe you can if the probes are not here, so... Okay, so we have 2 hit squads, and it can be actually the killing blow. The observer is on the perfect time. So those are ready, so when Favorite will decide to move out, those 2 will get in. This is beautiful, methodical play again from Spine. He's not in a rush to do anything. He knows that he prefers to get value than do something too quickly, and I like it. And look at that, immediately going in. And now as Favorite, you need to decide what you do. Okay, those are insanely strong. The lurkers here, 13-7 kill. Oh my god, the value is real. To be honest, it wasn't that bad as I thought it could be, because this probe line didn't get any damage, but here we lost 25 things, probably probes. But we have equal supply, means 30 supply advantage in army for Protoss. And this is not a high ground, this is low ground. But this army composition is very zealot heavy. +1 probably on those units. +2-1 on the way. Okay, dealing with this tiny force of Zerg is fine. He definitely has workers to mine from those bases, so that's fine. The only problem is that you are afraid to move out. Oh my god, this might be intercepted. Yeah, the natural is under pressure, like... I guess you can lose your natural if you kill the main of Zerg. Do you drop into your own main? Oh, he's attacking to the front? Did Favorite found a solution? Just attack the main base? Will we have storm here? No storm, but how? Oh, those are kind of full. So yes, as long as he will burrow, I think Zerg units... Oh, but he should target fire the cannon, although it's probably Zerg will win still. I mean, will win still in this location, but overall, this is a complete victory of Protoss. Like, how do you deal with this magnificently big army? Oh, those cannons are unpowered, but they tank damage. GG from Spine. And Favorite tying up the series. Okay. So game 3 is going to be on knockout. Score is 1-1. Let's go. Nicely done by Favorite. So on the top left location, directly from Sweden, we have Favorite and his opponent directly from USA. This is Spine. I think Favorite has already guaranteed himself a spot into top 4 of the Swiss group. With 4-0. But it's a fight for Spine because React, Satanic, Spine and Radley, they all have 3-1. Again, Gateway first. If I would be a Protoss and I would want to master a play, like the way Bone is playing this 9 gate into Nexus and Forge and only one Zealot, that seems like a cool opening, especially against 12 hatch. So I guess against Overpool you would need to go double Zealot as well, but again he is sending the Zealot, and this is what Mr. Julian told me, like whenever the Zerg is good enough, no Protoss will send the first Zealot against Overpool, because then you immediately get run by the links, and I guess he just wanted to be annoying and force extra links. But it didn't work out. Look at that. Spine is so good. Realizing that this Zealot must have been a bait, and he droned up like a boss behind. For Zealots 5 even, I really like it. I mean, building those Zealots constantly creates such a pressure against Zerg, especially if Zerg is from the Overpool. Like, it's so hard to find a spot for the drones. So that's a great play to split those Zealots to make it. Oh, beautiful block from Favorite. Yeah, make those Zealots, because if it would be 5 Zealot attack, you need like 18 links, but Now you just need 8 against this, and then it might be possible that you will have 4 left after. Oh, this is the high level of annoyance. But like, Spine bought himself time, so as long as he will not take any more critical damage, this is a good trade for him because he already did build the drones. And he will trade very efficiently against those zealots. Although Favorit will scout the main base, so I really like this from him, that at least he confirms the spire timing. So the second cannon, I guess it can be cancelled now, right? And I think you need the probe here. Nice spread of links to check whether there is no probe or not, or zealot, some hidden zealot. Look at the worker count. Spine did a great job of just producing drones. Yeah guys, after this series I think I'm going to go to sleep, because recently my son is waking up at around 3 AM and don't want to sleep. So maybe when I will be with him, he will fall asleep faster. So let's see how this will evolve. No worries, Mr. Luki, we will finish this game. We'll see how it goes. Our favorite needs to be careful. Just don't hit. Oh my god. That was the unluckiest. Road possible. Okay, and just as the Corsair died, the mutas are here. We will have anti-muta cannon, but this cannon works good with Corsairs who gives them vision. Without Corsairs, it's relatively easy to snipe it with mutas. But mutas are not there to kill Protoss. They are there to not force you to make Sankens. You want to escape with droning, and mutas are there to kill zealots. And we can see 6 hatch on the way. Spine knows what's up. "46 drones. 1, 2. That's fine. Keeping all alive. 3 Corsairs, 4 plus 1 weapon even. Yeah, so we would have 5 if not the one who sacrificed himself. One Scourge and the Carp Ace. Spine is playing it like this early game to mid game looks very solid from his side, and Probably he is already ready for the incoming push of favorite. He has the Hydra speed, +1 will be done, Overlord speed will be done. There is no sunken in this base, which might give opportunity for this DT to deal some damage, and I really like the explosion of gateways and the robo. Do we have second forge? Not yet, but it's not necessary. The coursers are there. DT. 4 drones. That's nice. Here we kill some overlords. Though this is a good moment for favorite. And I think this is good from him that he didn't sacrifice those zealots into those hydras. Obviously the dream scenario is that you take one of your expansions before you move out. We have one cycle of goons. Much nicer. Gateway location. This is not a snow. That's one weapon. Okay, but the Templars, they are a bit vulnerable when there are no Templars, when there are no goons. Oh, those were actually not a bad magic box storms. But 2 Templars just went down, and this is what Spine wants to hear, like the entire power of this 12-ish minute push is in those 4 Templars having 2 storms each. Oh my god, if he will kill one more with the Mutas, it's possible. He killed both even. That's dream scenario. So as Zerg, you probably gather your stuff and try to trade now before more storms arrives the battlefield. You also need to be careful with it because it's easy to underestimate Protoss muscles, but pure Zealot and pure Goons are very strong, and as we can see, Favorite will strike first. Yeah, we escape to the main and natural, but there is no Sunkens, there is nothing to defend main and natural. Okay, so will it be base trade? Who will have bigger balls? Who will not return home? We have one observer. No cannons here. Okay, we have those zealots dealing with the lurkers. I think we need goons, not zealots. I guess anything is good, but those units need to fight. Where is the observer? Oh, it's in the main base. Do we have probe here? Yeah, he needs to save this probe or escape with it. I mean, most likely Favorite knows that there is extra defense, like well defended base over here. Yeah, he sees it, so he needs to attack here ASAP. Or he can also try to defend this location, but maybe, baby. Spine is still mining. I mean, if Favorite will defend, is it still worthy? I guess it is. Oh, but this didn't die. This is huge actually for Spine, that he manages to keep the hive alive. Oh, and the observer, the only observer goes down. Right? This was the only observer. 2 probes to 19 drones. What a game it is. 1 Nexus and 2 probes and the dream. We make robo, we make cannon, we have no cash. Kill this pylon. Kill pylon. 50%. 33% of mining. And how do we attack now without observer? I really like those scourges. Do we make Templars? Yes, we make Templars. Okay, I like those tiny armies. Tiny here, tiny there. Like, yeah, if he will wait for the lurkers to finish morphing, he needs to target fire those lurkers immediately. At least attack them once so the storm can finish them, but they didn't work out. Yeah, the zealots to the main base is a good idea, but they took a little bit too much damage. Oh, and target firing the spire. Few mistakes been made and few questionable decisions, but and yeah, Zerg is mining so well, like every second works so good for the Zerg. Look at that, good mana, another like, so he equalizes. Oh, will Spine... I'm wondering why Spine feels in need to attack here. But I guess... why not? We have no gas income for Protoss. Okay, this observer is here. The Templar will do some work, but Templar I have will be sniped. I like it. This is cute. Probably making few mutas now wouldn't even be bad, just to be annoying. You need to expand somewhere. Do you expand here, or maybe it's better to expand in fresh expansion? I don't know, but somewhere needs to be expanded with gas. I guess here because you already have gas. Okay, this base has 4 cannons. They should defend against those things, right? But those are cracklings actually. And this opens up round 2. Oh, actually the round 2 is already there. The probe pulled him back with the bad hit. The probe bat. And Spine is just defending because he knows that the only option for Favorit is to kill him, so yeah, just defend and nothing else matters. Yeah, those were cute storms. There will be few more available. 2 more available, so I guess this base might be busted, although the Nexus, okay, there will be second Nexus actually. Okay, so killing those hatcheries, and this is definitely a winning move. I'm just wondering if eventually it won't be crashed. This Archon needs to be together with those units. Dragoons target fire the lurkers. Oops, yeah, the lurkers a bit too strong now. There is still a dream alive. Probably going for Robo. I mean, the reverse now is the way to do it. $27. So there are some units. There are 4 zealots, 4 1/1 zealots. But this Nexus is too far away from dying. Yes, and it died. I think Favorit kind of had this game, but Spine with this brilliant counterattack. And then the crisis management of Spine was a bit too good. GG from Favorit. And that means that Spine taking 2-1, and Spine is advancing to be in the guaranteed spot for the round 2 seed in the bracket. And yeah, I will be finishing. It's 2 a.m. I need to have like 4 hours of sleep. I didn't sleep well tonight, so let's get good sleep. So thank you very much, guys, for watching. Much love, and see you. No, wait. Zero. Of course, huge thanks to the Patreons and supporters of BSL. Everyone who donated to the goal last season are listed here. If you want to be listed here during the entire next season, you can donate, and we will have this BSL23 goal donators list shown after every stream next season. So those are people who enabled us and to have this season. Thank you to Mr. Sirvauti, zzzeropl, LML, Tangard, Madinho, Flizardo, Satoshi Watanabe, Haosu, Dex, Vaughost, and everyone else who donated to the goal. And of course, huge thanks to the Patreon supporters who enabled us, keeps the lights on. Mr. Andrew with $200 a month, thank you very much. Mr. My Fleeting Dream with $100 a month, thank you very much. Mr. Striker with $50 a month, thank you very much. And Mr. Haosu, Mr. Yongu, Mr. KJ Streaming Channel, Mr. LML, Mr. Madinho, Mr. Nicholas Schuler, Mr. Skimming Gypsy, Mr. Steven Robertson, Mr. Tom, and Mr. Torso Driver. Thank you very much, guys, for your support, and along with all the other supporters who keep the lights on and allow me to do all this work around BSL and get some entertainment for all of you guys. Thank you very much. I encourage you deeply to join to the Patreon. This is the best way of supporting. You can obviously also support on Ko-fi. You can make individual donations on Stream Elements, or just PM me for if there are any options to support in a different way. because some people prefer different payment methods, but overall, thank you very much, guys. And let's host someone who is playing Brood War. Okay, let's host Mr. Artosis. Thank you very much, guys. Much love and see you. Probably not Thursday because it's my wife's birthday. So see you on probably the weekend for the final stage of the GosuLeague, because we have last match from the group stage into bracket immediately. So this is going to be the next stream. Bye bye.